September 10, 1547, the fields near Musselburgh ran red with Scottish blood. They called it Black Saturday, the day Scotland faced England in the last great battle before the crowns would one day unite. But this wasn't unity born of peace. It was born of betrayal, ambition, and the cry of a child queen. The mid-1500s were a time of shifting alliances and broken promises. King Henry VIII of England had demanded that his son, Prince Edward, marry the infant Mary, Queen of Scots, uniting the two kingdoms under one crown. But Scotland refused to be ruled by England's will. In response, Henry launched what history calls the Rough Wooing, a brutal campaign to force Scotland's hand through fire and sword. By 1547, Henry was dead, but his policy lived on through his brother-in-law, Edward Seymour, Duke of Somerset, now Protector of England. Somerset marched north with 16,000 men, cavalry, artillery, and even warships along the coast. Waiting for him stood the Scots, led by James Hamilton, Earl of Arran, the regent for the young Queen Mary. 30,000 strong, Highlanders, Lowlanders, nobles, and farmers, all gathered under the banner of the Cross of St. Andrew. The Scots held the high ground near the River Esk, confident in their numbers and in the righteousness of their cause. But the English brought modern warfare, cannon fire, muskets, and naval bombardment. As the Scots advanced in a massive charge, English artillery and cavalry tore through their ranks. The river became a trap, the cries of the fallen drowned out by the thunder of guns. By sunset, the Scottish army was shattered. Over 10,000 men lay dead or captured. It was a defeat so devastating that chroniclers called it the Flodden of the East. And yet, amid the smoke and ruin, the infant Queen Mary was spirited away to France, out of England's reach. The Rough Wooing failed in its goal. Scotland would not yield her crown, not to conquest, not to marriage. But the cost was terrible. Pinkie Cleugh became the last great pitched battle between Scotland and England, a bloody reminder that forced union never brings peace. If the courage of Scotland's defenders moves you, drop a comment and follow, because these are the stories that forged a nation's soul.